Hey everybody, John Peterson from John Peterson Photo here with another Luminar tip for you. Today I want to take a quick look at dodge and burn. If you don't know what dodge and burn is, it's a traditional darkroom technique that photographers use to darken or lighten certain areas of the image. And what they would do is they would control the exposure through just restricting or allowing more or less light in onto the negative as part of the development process. And this is a tool I've been using in Photoshop for many years, and with Luminar they've made it really quick and really easy to apply dodge and burn techniques in the tool. So it's a wonderful, easy way to go. So here's a shot I have. This is from Bandon, Oregon, down on the beach at sunset. And, typical Oregon clouds, but we got these great God rays coming through, crepuscular rays coming through here off in the distance. So I've already started making a few adjustments. So I'll just finish with one. I want to use the AI sky enhancer and kind of boost up the sky a little bit. Now, for dodge and burn, there's a few areas of the image that I want to touch. For me doing seascapes, I like to have the white foam be a little poppier. I like it to pop a little bit more, a little bit wider. So I want to touch on that. These dark storm clouds, I want to accentuate those. And then the God rays, I want to accentuate those. So what I would recommend to do is let's add a new layer. So add a new adjustment layer. And to get to dodge and burn, if you go down under the professional filters, you'll see dodge and burn right here. And what happens is what you need to do is click start painting. And when you do, notice that your menu bar up here changes a little bit. We have lighten and darken and then erase. The biggest tip that I'll give you when using dodge and burn is to really knock down the strength. I never go above 10% in any of the tools that I use to dodge and burn. Because it can be a really powerful tool and make really strong edits, I prefer to layer up, use really gradual brush strokes and build up the effect instead of having one brush stroke that has a massive effect. So I'll usually operate under a little bit lower, 4 to 7%, maybe let's go 6% just for fun, in strength. And then there's things that you can do later on if you don't like it. You can cut down the filter strength overall. It's going to adjust every edit that you make on this layer or with dodge and burn. But for this, let's go ahead and look at the clouds a little bit. And what I want to do is darken some of these storm areas. So if I just start making some gradual adjustments with my brush through here, you can see how this area starts to darken up a little bit. And then the lines up here, it's a real subtle adjustment, but I want to start making these striations in the clouds a little bit more noticeable. We'll do this little corner up here. Then likewise, I want to lighten a little bit. So let's go to lighten. And as I said, I wanted to touch on the surf a little bit. So let me go through here and make some brushes. And let's go through this. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Let me boost this up just a little bit so you guys can see what's happening. You can see how it really makes it bright, which I want to erase that effect. So let's go and erase that. Let's go back to lighten, and I want to do let's go back to 9%, and we'll pop this up real quick for you. What you can also do, you can do a little bit of shadow recovery with dodge and burn, though it doesn't work all that great. Sometimes it can introduce some artifacts. And really what these things operate on is it'll lighten light pixels and darken dark pixels. So like on these C stacks, if there's no really light pixels, it has a harder time pulling out some of the detail. There's some other tools. The shadow tool generally works a little bit better. Then the other thing I might want to do is kind of highlight these God rays. And if I was doing this well, I would zoom into the image and change my brush size. But for this, I really kind of just a quick edit for you. Foreground, I might darken this foreground piece just a little bit so the viewer's eyes don't get stuck there. Maybe this reflection I'll darken just a smidge. So let's go ahead and hit done. Then you can kind of see the before and after of what I've done. So watch the surf. You can see how before it was very muted. Now it's very poppy. But poppy's a flower. So there you have it. Quick and easy way to use dodge and burn. And if you forget which one's dodge and which one's burn, somebody gave me a funny way to remember that. And think about toast. What happens when you burn toast? You darken it, you blacken it. So burn is darken and dodge is lighten. So that's that little way for you to hopefully remember dodge and burn. So quick little tip, stay tuned to my channel for more videos. Subscribe if you want to catch everything that comes out from me. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments, and have a great day.